All right, third grade wildflowers and friends. We've got an activity. It goes along with my short video on nouns. I talked about 4 different types. And I talked about the people, places, things, and ideas. Now we're going to think about people, places, things, and ideas. But we're going to look at these nouns that I've written down. And I'm going to hold each one in front of the camera. And then we're going to decide where it belongs. For example, loyalty. Ooh, long one. To be loyal means to stay true and honest to your friends and people you care about. Loyal. Through your actions. Loyalty is abstract. Look at that. So I'm going to put it over here under abstract. Remember, abstract things, nouns, it is a thing, but it's not something we see. If someone keeps your secrets, if they stand by you, they help you when you're stressed, that's someone who's being loyal. All right. Next one we're going to look at is a compound word. Let's review that concept. It's when you have 2 small words, sun and shine, sunshine. We know what the sun is, the closest star to the earth. We know when things shine, they reflect a bunch of light. So sunshine is the light that comes from the sunshine from the sun. It's a common noun. That's not a proper noun. It's ordinary. It's not specific. Like somebody's name. Here's one. I picked a restaurant that I think we all know. McDonald's. That's the word McDonald's. It has capital M and a capital D for the name. Mick and then the Donald's part. That's a clue that it's proper. Yep. It's a proper noun. This one's a place, a thing, another thing. Here's one. Friends. Yeah, friends. This one is plural. That means it has an S for more than one. Friends. Well, that's people, isn't it? So that's, but we didn't use their names. So it is a common. We'll put it with sunshine. So we have friends and we have sunshine. Yeah. So far, 2 common ones. Ooh. Let's see if I can tape it up like this. Yeah, our number, they're kind of big. I'm trying to make do with this board. I've got a bigger one coming. But loyalty is abstract. Let's add another abstract. Ooh, long one. Now, this is K-N-O-W, which means to know something. But when it's in a long word, it says knowledge. When we're smart and we have facts in our brain, that's knowledge. That's something that we can't see. The words there's lots of ways we can show our knowledge, show evidence of it, but we can't actually show knowledge. We can take tests that show our knowledge. Here's another one. Let's see how many we can get. Dog. Well, that's a common one. Is it a person? It's a, believe it or not, a dog is a thing. It's an animal. They sure feel like people, and when they're part of our family, for sure, they become members. Boy. B-O-Y. Boy. Well, that's common. There's no capital. We didn't use the boy's name. We didn't use the dog's name. All right, what's this one? It goes with the word friend. There's friend. Look at friends with an S. We just did that one. But this is a compound word. They took friend and ship. Friendship. Hey. Yes. We see evidence of friendship, doing fun things, hanging out together, giving little gifts or notes, laughing together. but we can't see friendship. It's in our heart. A lot of the abstract ones are in our heart and brain. Here's another compound. We took the word class and room, classroom. Quite a few compound words. I want to review what those are. When you take two small words, we know what a room is. It has a ceiling, a floor, and 4 walls, a door to enter. And a classroom or a class is a bunch of people that are together to learn. That's a common noun. It's a common compound. Yep. Well, if we're going to have dogs, we have to remember our cat. Common. Just like the dog. We didn't use the cat's name. We didn't say Teddy. Yeah, we didn't. What's this? That looks like flow, but when you put an ER, it's flower. Flower. Compound. No, it isn't. I lied. It's not a compound. There's not 2 words there. There's just a... there it is. Flower. That's common. Here is... trust. I trust you to keep my secret. I'm using that like a verb. That's not even a noun. But if I said, trust is important to me, that's a noun. Some words can be used different ways. It depends on the sentence. Trust. Here's love. That can be an action. I love you. I love my family. That's an action. It's something you do. But if you say, I have love in my heart. Or love is powerful. That's a noun. So it could be an action, depending on the sentence we put it in. Ooh, another abstract one. Yeah. I got a nut. Oh, this has a capital. So before I even say it, I know it's probably a proper. That's Kevin. 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 It's actually Kevin, if you want to pronounce it correctly. Kevin. Proper noun. The capital gives it away. What about this one? Legos. If you look at your box, in red it'll say L-E-G-O with capital letters. They use all capitals. You can do that when you have your own, you make something new and unique. You can name it any way you want. Any spelling, but this is what we say in conversation. Legos. I put a capital L, so what does that tell you? It's proper. So when you're taking a test and they're asking, they give you a sentence with one of these, go, proper nouns have capitals. Common nouns do not. They're people, places, and things. So are these. And this is a thing, but it's something you can't see. I can tell when people love each other. They're nice. They use loving words. They have loving actions. I can tell when people trust me or don't. Yeah. I can tell when people are friends. From their smiles, they like to do similar things. They enjoy each other's company. They get together. Knowledge. I can tell when you have it. You can pass a test. You use the words. You know how to use them and explain them. Loyalty. My dog sticks by me all the time, Sophie and Tucker. They love me. They're loyal. And I can tell from their actions and how they are. All right, kiddo. Almost 10 minutes. Yeah. I'm not going to review these because I really wanted you to focus on more abstract nouns, the ones you can't see. So we sorted them. We separated them. All right. Seize your day. Go do something fun. Thanks for learning with me. I had fun teaching.